Hello and welcome to Rosberry Crafts, my YouTube channel where I share all my crafty adventures. Today is February 26th, 2026, and this is episode 157. My name is Roz and I live in Lake Country, British Columbia, Canada, with my husband and my two kids who are 15 and 14. Welcome. If this is your first time watching, I hope you like this corner of the crafty internet, and welcome back to all my returning viewers. Thank you for allowing me to take a week off when I wasn't feeling well. I try to do every week. That doesn't always work. Life, stuff, whatever. That's my like goal, and then we adjust as necessary. So I missed last week. Honestly, I couldn't talk. I had no voice. I still feel a little bit scratchy in my throat. I'm still coughing, and I definitely still have a plugged nose more than a week later, but I am just going with it. This is just how it is now. Hopefully it's not too distracting for you guys. And I think it's partially allergies because it's above zero here. So now we have spring, whether it's true spring or false spring or whatever. It's not official spring, but there's so much wind. It's blowing all of the dust from the roads up. I think some plants are definitely starting their process. Could be either. Who knows? Fun times. Today for you, I have a finished object, a couple works in progress, and some updates on old works in progress, and some books. I'm just looking at my list and I'm like, is that it? 2 weeks? Is that it? But I've made a lot of progress on one specific project. So I'm very happy with that. Let's get right into it. Except I need to reach for my stuff because it's just kind of flopped it here. So if you'll recall, a couple weeks ago, I showed this cowl that I made. It's now washed and blocked and looks lovely. And there's a bird outside. That's weird. It was like hopping around, distracting me. Sorry. This cowl, very lovely. This was with some oldest stash, and I had all of these colors left. So what did I do? I knit a hat. This, which I don't know why I have it on, because I washed it, haha, that's why. But I'm gonna fix it right now for you so you can see it in its true form, live on air. This is Musselburgh by Isola Teague. I have knit over 20 of these. I can't keep track anymore. This is a great pattern if you don't really know what to do with your leftovers. So basically, I started at the purple. I knit through till I ran out of the purple, started the white, the yellow, and then the orange. I don't think I'll be able to fold up a brim on this hat, but I think it looks kind of cool. I think the orange and yellow side is better, but let's see. It's a little candy corn-esque, but that's okay. And then imagine it with the cowl. It's a nice little combo, I think. I completely used up all of this yarn. I did make the adult medium size for the hat. Let's try to not mess that up too much. And used everything up. I thought, based on my calculations, that I would have enough to have a fold-up brim on this and that you would see some of the white with the yellow and the orange, but I didn't. I think this ended up being a bit bigger than what I thought, but I think that's nice. I think it's nice. And it's gonna go into the donation bin for this year, and that's it for finished objects. Did I talk? Oh, I didn't talk about the yarn. The yarn is my very oldest stash at the time. It's no longer in stash because it's knit into a project, but it is Alan.com. It is their A series DK superwash wool with nylon. And there was I think they had numbers for the colors, but it was purple, orange, yellow, and white. So there you go. And that yarn is completely used up, and we will move on to works in progress, because I have my next oldest yarn in here, in my rainbow bag. Okay, I'm going to show you the yarn first, and the tag. This is some Madeline Tosh. Oh, it's looking very bright. It is Madeline Tosh in the Tosh Merino DK, which is 100% superwash merino wool. This is a singles. It's hard to see. If I hold this up, you can see it twist back on itself. So it's fine when you knit with it. It's just one ply of yarn. Your standard kind of commercial yarn, like this kind of yarn, would be multiple plies. Yeah, this is super fun though. Oh, I can't really see much because there's a sticker over it, and it's very soft, but still woolly. I was trying to figure out how to explain this, because it's not like, it's like, oh, that's so soft. It's soft though, and definitely next to skin soft for me, but it feels woolly, like this is gonna keep me warm. That's what I'm trying to say. So I cast on, and this is a pattern I've had in my queue with this yarn in mind for a while, and I cast on a cowl. It needs to be blocked once it's done, but I think that's turning out super. I'd say the colors are showing up pretty true. They're a bit more blendy when I look at them, but I think it's gonna grow quite a bit too. So it'll be a nice cowl. So this is the pattern Simple Yet Effective by Tin Can Knits. You know me, I love a Tin Can Knits pattern. This one is a free one, so definitely check it out. It's you could easily modify it to be a different yarn weight than DK, but I'm loving this. Super simple. I'm using my twice sheared sheep row counter. Oh no, there, can you see it? It's got numbers on it, 1 through 0. Well, 1 through 9 and then 0 at the end, because it's like 10, 20, 40, 30, 40, I can't even count. Anyway, if you don't know these, go check out Twice Sheared Sheep row counters, and there's a whole video explaining how to use them. They're awesome. I love this. It's working great. And it's got a spinning wheel on it. This was from my Advent, I think. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say about this. It's a great project. It is my meeting knitting sitting by my desk, and I think I cast this on like 3 days ago, so I've made a lot of progress on it. And my other work in progress, which I definitely have made a lot of progress on, is my Kintra. Kintra is a sweater pattern by Rebecca Clow, and it is a top-down colorwork round yoke with raglan. I don't know how else to describe it, so I'm just gonna show you. All right, I have tacked down the collar, or sewn in the collar inside, so the collar is done. I have done, where is my marker now? I have done another 5 inches on the body. I have an entire sleeve and like half of another sleeve, maybe a third. I am almost gonna start the decreases on this sleeve. I normally do my sleeves 2 at a time. I don't know. The needles that I was using, I didn't really have a cord long enough ready to go, so I just did the one. I did mark all of my decreases, and I will be taking the marker from here and marking the other sleeve, knitting the right rows decrease all the way up, And then I marked every 10 rows for the cuff. So that's 30 rows for the cuff. And so I'll be able to get my sleeves perfectly matching. Mostly matching, let's be honest here. So yeah, I mean, it's coming along. This is the ball I'm currently working on. It's got itself tangled here. Let's get that sorted. And then I have 2 full balls left for the rest of the body. I started the sleeve with a fresh ball, and then I had some left and finished off most of this sleeve with the other one. So I will have whatever's left in this one plus the 2 full ones to finish the body, and it's going to be perfect. It's going to be so great. I'm so excited. Yeah, and I also have my swatches I can rip out if I do need a little bit more length, but I don't think I will, because like I've got quite a bit of the body done here, and that was all with one ball, basically. That all of that color, the base color, the main color. Oh guys, the yarn is Fireweed Fiber Co. in the Wood Lily DK. The colorwork portion is an Advent from 2024, and this main color is it navy or is it black? And it is beautiful, is what it is. It just like, if you just look at that color, like it's so nice. The tweed, the color, it's got depth, it's got everything that you could want. And I'm gonna pre-apologize for the crinkling. I'm gonna hold up the plastic bag with all the leftovers. Look, oh, there we go. Look how much is left over. Like there's so much in there. So I weighed, I'm just gonna pull out one. I weighed all of the balls and wrote how many grams were left. All of them have at least 14 grams left, except for the yellow, because I used that in my swatch. Where is it here? I used some in the swatch here, and I did not cut the yarn in the back when I was doing my swatch, so I can unravel this and reclaim that yellow yarn if I need to. And I have big plans for the leftovers for another sweater, because I just love this color palette together. But I will talk about that another day. Not that I have a ton to talk about today, but also I can feel my voice failing already. So there we are, making good progress. Yeah, and I'm excited to wear this while it's still cold enough to wear it. So that is it for my works in progress, just the 2 things right now. I did want to talk about the other project that I did have on the needles before, and that was, I was calling it the school hats, but it was that gray scale of the black, dark gray, and light gray hats. I'm like, every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't want to knit that. I don't want to knit them. So sometimes I get these ideas and I'm like, oh, it's going to be so easy just to, knit up a bunch of hats out of like, 10 skeins of yarn and however many are left, I can't remember, and it's just, but it's going to be never ending of the same thing over and over again. And a lot of the projects that I do choose tend to be, have simpler portions, like the body of the sweater is just round and round and round. Even the sleeves, like it's not that, like quite a few rounds before I got a decrease, and I have it set up so it's really easy for me to know exactly what I'm doing when. So, or even this cowl, like there's some rounds knitting, some rounds purling. It's a free pattern, I'm not giving anything away. I have my counter on there, so it's easy just to go. I don't tend to do a lot of really complicated patterns, so I don't need an easy pattern that I can kind of just, anyway, long story short, I ripped out the hat that I had started, and I'm just putting it back in my yarn closet, and I will tackle it at another time. Yeah. I may get inspired to knit some more hats, but I'm just not feeling it right now, and so that leaves me open to cast on something new. maybe this weekend. So watch this space for what I cast on next, because I generally like to have 3 projects on the go. One is a little bit more complicated, like my sweater. It does require some, looking up the instructions, making sure I'm doing the right thing. One easy project where I'm just go, 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 and I can be watching TV or in a meeting, just listening to a presentation or whatever. And then one other project, maybe that's a bit more portable, although this cowl, totally portable. So we'll see. Kinda feeling the itch to cast on some socks. I'm not sure yet. Who knows? Who knows what the future will hold? All right, my computer's turned off again. Last, we're going to talk about books. I have 3 books finished, which doesn't seem like that many for 2 weeks. But yeah, I watched a lot of Olympics, so that took up a lot of my entertainment time. I finished Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, and this is the 2nd book in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. My daughter asked if I would read these books. I am listening to them on the Libby app. I got them from my library. So I finished the 2nd one. It was just as good as the first. I definitely start with the first one. It's not the kind of book where you can pick up the 2nd one. Like, you need to know the characters. There's some short explanations to kind of like remind you of things, but not any in-depth character setup. Development, yes. Setup, no. And I definitely did not see the full ending coming. Some of it I saw coming, some of it I didn't. So it was good though. I enjoyed it. And I am currently listening to the 3rd one. What's it called? As Good as Blood? Something like that. I don't know. Blood's in the name. So I'm currently listening to that one. I'm just a few chapters in at this point. But I'm enjoying it as well. Yeah, it's interesting to see where the character has gone in this one and the development of her psyche, for lack of a better word. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Definitely not the kind of book that I would read again, because now you know how it ends, right? Like it's a mystery, and then so. The other ones that I'm reading, I am still on my historical romance kick. So I finished The Duke of Desire by Darcy Burke, and in that same series, the Untouchable series, I also finished The Duke of Deception. These are both, just a good time. 3 stars, 3 out of 5. Like, they're good. You can read them. They're fine. Some of the plotline setups are just, they're a little convenient. It's supposed to be a happy ending. There's a little bit of spice in them, and it's mostly about the finding the love of your life. It's the romance of it, not the spiciness. So there is some spice in them though, so be warned. But it's it's not super spicy, and you can definitely skip those parts without feeling like you missed something. Anyway, those are good. I did start the next one in that series. I can't remember what it's called. The Duke of something, because they're all called the Duke of something. So they're cute, they're fun, they're enjoyable. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe down below. Tell a friend. I also have a Ko-fi account if you're feeling generous and want to donate. Otherwise, we will see you guys again next time. Bye.